Hello my dear students. Today I will discuss about some questions and answers. The topic name is Computer Hardware Components. Part 5. The next slide is about some questions and answers. Question number E. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Define the functional units of a computer using structural diagram only. Answer. The following diagram represents functional units of a computer system. Here, input device. Input device is used to take input of data. CPU is used to process the data, and output device is used to give the output of data as information. Keyboard and mouse are the examples of input device. Monitor, printer are the examples of output device. Central processing unit consists of 3 parts. They are main memory unit, control unit, and arithmetic logic unit. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number 2. Differentiate between different types of hardware components. Answer. There are 2 types of hardware components: external hardware and internal hardware. Their differences are as follows. External hardware. Number 1. External hardware are the devices that are attached to the computer. Internal hardware. Number 1 point. Internal hardware are the components that are added or attached as expansion cards to the motherboard. Number 2. Some of the external hardware components are as follows: input devices, keyboard, mouse, light pen; output devices, monitor, plotter, printer, etc. Number 2. Some of the internal hardware components are as follows: motherboard, power supply, primary memory, that is RAM and ROM. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number 3. Differentiate between data and information with an example. Answer. The difference between data and information are as follows. Data. Number 1 point. Data refers to the raw facts and figures. Information. Number 1 point. Information is a processed form of data. Number 2. Data may or may not be meaningful. Number 2. Information is always meaningful. Number 3. Input to any system may be treated as data. Number 3. Output after processing system is information. Number 4. Data's understanding is difficult. Number 4. Information's understanding is easy. Marks of students are the example of data. Report cards are the example of information. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number 4. What is an input devices? Briefly describe any 3 input devices. Answer. Input devices. The input device is a device through which the information enters into a computer system. The brief description about 3 input devices are as follows. Barcode reader. A barcode reader is an optical scanner that can read printed barcodes and send the data to a computer. Next is mouse. Mouse. It allows an individual to control a pointer to a particular place on the screen. So, it is also called a pointing device. Light pen. It is a light sensitive device. Its function is to select the text or draw pictures directly on a display screen. The next slide contains the next part of questions and answers. Question number 5. Define an output devices. Describe any 3 output devices briefly. Answer. Output devices. The output device is a device which shows the output in the computer system. The brief description about 3 output devices are as follows. Printer. A printer is an output device that prints the output on a paper or any other such medium. The printed output is called hard copy. Plotters. Plotters are used to print high quality graphics on paper. It is useful in generating graphs, charts, and diagrams. The next is speaker. Speakers are output devices that allow the user to hear an audio output from the computer. The sound quality is very good since it is digital sound. Students, in this session I have discussed about some questions and answers. Hope all of you have understand this part of the chapter very well. That's all for now. Thank you.